Hi, I'm Chris Berman. Ahead on ESPN, we'll be get out to the polls Tuesday, but our votes for great football today in Week 10 of the NFL on ESPN. We've got two teams each hoping for a landslide victory here in this one. Carolina Panthers, San Francisco 49ers. Now!
Davis gets the toss and runs into traffic. Right. Muhammad makes the catch on the right sideline, and he's looking for room. Right. Delone zings it to the right side, and it's caught for the score.
Mike Seidman is all by himself, and he'll take advantage of it. Easy catch.
The touchdown was... Morgan tips it. Latte throws a heater and caught it. They still would have been short of the first down.
I don't like those calls either. Got to get past the markers on those routes.
It'll be fourth down. Hawkins fields the deep punt at the 18-yard line. Davis will get the carry on first down, and maybe Delone fires this one over the middle, and it's intercepted. Tackled at the 33. Latte throws a heater right sideline, and he connects at the 17. Touchdown!
Touchdown, 49ers!
Brandon Lloyd is going to make a great play right here. Snags the football and then really turns on the juice.
That touchdown will cut line. Davis gains. Smith rips down the lob. Davis. Delone unloads this to the right sideline. No dice, and it falls incomplete.
Pass interference, number 38, defense. The ball is placed at the spot of the foul.
Ronnie Hurd.
Delone just rifles this one, and it's caught for a touchdown.
Machine Muhammad reels in the catch despite being covered by two defenders. Dan, I guess he just can't be intimidated. Check this out.
Defense, that will bring up third down.
Nice pressure that time.
Gamble drive at their 33-yard line. Muhammad hauls in the pass, and Delone puts his arm into this one, and the ball's caught at the 20.
First and 10. Ball at the 25.
Down! Set!
Hoover catches it over the middle and is at the... Davis. Young makes the... Delone rifles this one to the end zone, and they can't... Casey kicks it from 32 yards, and it's up through the goalpost. Good. At their own 18-yard line. Harlow chews up. First down and 4 wideouts in the game.
Down! Set!
Gamble. Minter puts a leg
Enough to force the incompletion. Nice job.
That is their 4th, and that'll do it for the first half of this one. The Panthers enjoying a lead, 17-7. And now let's send you to Chris Berman in our studios in Bristol for the ESPN halftime report. Boomer? Well, Peter, some interesting information up on the screen.
Oh, you bet. There's the numbers, Dan, and you can see that they are struggling. They need to start simple, just string a few plays together, and then use that momentum to build your drives. Let's see what happens.
Back to you, guys.
Susie, thank you. The 49ers have had some trouble moving the ball recently. We'll see what they do on this drive as they start at their own 21-yard line. Buckner sacks him way back at the 13. It looks like, we've had an injury down on the field. As soon as we hear anything, we'll be sure to pass the information along to you.
43!
Conway grabs the fastball over. Dorsey makes the pass, and the reception's made. Barlow will take this one off the toss, and Minter gets the sack. Lloyd makes the catch on the right sideline. Dorsey rifles this one hard over the middle, and Barlow picks up 11 on the
44!
Dorsey tosses it out left side, and the catch. For a touchdown!
Touchdown 49ers!
Ben Dorsey makes a terrific completion in double coverage here. Wow, now that is one confident QB.
Peter, that's it. Davis has his number called on first. Rips him down in the passing game up to this point. We'll see what they call on this drive as they start at their own 14-yard line. Dorsey throws a bullet. Barlow gains third. Dorsey made a Dorsey lets it go here, and the reception's made at the 36. 10 finally dropped.
As you can see, he's up over the century mark. Oh, he came to play today.
Down! Set!
Conway goes in motion. Barlow gets the call on first down and gets the go-ahead touchdown.
49ers!
This is a nice run here. And when you watch the replay, Dan, check out his field vision. Great job.
23. Peter, interesting order to the division, isn't there?
Oh, you bet.
Pro catches the bullet out left, and Delhomme uncorks this to the left side. Barlow gets the call again, and the ball's loose. Hammered down at the 37.
Tavares Tillman delivers a punishing blow to the ball carrier there, and he gives up the football for the fumble. Great hard-nosed defensive play.
Peter, there are many ways.
Blue 50.
Hurd makes a play on this, and Delhomme throws a bullet to the flat, and the reception's made at the 39. Finally popped. Muhammad didn't hold. Delhomme rifles this one to the end zone, and it's in. Smith grabs the bullet, and he's. Davis loses two, and they will be short and turn the ball over on downs.
Jeff Ulbrich makes his presence known on this one. He's going to haunt the ball carrier's dreams.
And that is going to do it for this one. The 49ers come out on top 21-17. For my partner, Peter O'Keefe, this is Dan Stevens saying goodbye until next time.
Enjoy this one. We're going to get you next time. See you. We'll get you next time. See you. It's all right. See you.
All right, gang, great work as always. And with that, we welcome everybody back to the ESPN studios for our ESPN Video Games postgame show. I'm Chris Berman. The 49ers stepped it up for sure, putting up some good numbers. Now let's check in with our player of the game, a guy who made one big-time catch after another to help seal the win for his team. Brandon Lloyd is on hand with Susie Colbert. Suze?
Thank you, Chris. You were fantastic. And you won a close game today. What gave you guys the edge today?
I was feeling pretty good today, and things was just rolling for me. From the moment I stepped on the field, I felt like I could help us win this game, and that's what I had to do.
Chris, back to you.
This is SportsCenter.
Hi there, I'm Chris Berman. We got a lot of games to cover, so let's get to it. In our first game this week, we had the Steelers squeeze out a 4-point victory. The Bengals won this contest, but will stay at the first place in the AFC North. Dexter McCleon stepped it up this week and gave his team some added firepower for the win. Justin Gage had over 50 yards receiving and helped his Bears beat the Titans. We had an interesting free agency pickup of note here. Trey's got the lowdown for us. Trey?
All right, Chris. Let's switch gears and talk about players that'll have new homes in the National Football League, as free agency continues to play such a huge role in determining a team's makeup. Chad Bradsky will have a new place to call home as he accepts a new contract. 5 years, $7.7 million, plus a $1.5 million signing bonus.
Panthers, 49ers. Muhsin Muhammad came up with a big play as he was able to pull this one in. The 49ers go on to win this by the final score of 21-17. In a long-standing NFC rivalry, we had the Vikings pick up win number 7. Down in the deep south of Atlanta, we had the Falcons fall by 10 points. Down in Tempe, Arizona, we had the Cardinals get squeezed out by 4 points. Texans, Colts. Edgerrin James is just shy of the midfield stripe and takes the quick handoff with a spin. They're fooled! Nobody was deep on the left side. 10-5 touchdown. The Colts win this one by the final score of 13-10. The Jaguars erupted for 400-plus offensive yards in their victory at Alltel Stadium. The Jets lost at home and will have to hit the road to meet the Browns. The Seahawks lost this one, but will stay at number 1 in the NFC West. Bills, Patriots. Ty, I fought the law, and the law won.
Is so dangerous, he looks in the eyes of the quarterback. Look at that perfectly. It's an overthrow. And he's got it to the 15, the 10, the 5, 6 points.
The Patriots win this one by the final score of 21-7. We had a big injury in this one, and Trey has the lowdown for us. Trey?
All right, Boomer, thanks. In front of you, we've got the AFC Infirmary Report. And as you can see, they were hit hard this week. Nicholas Harper is probably the one that most leaps out at you. He's suffering from symptoms of a concussion, and he'll be out for the rest of the regular season. There's a chance, however, they'll get him back for the playoffs. In front of you, we've got the NFC list. And as you can see, they could form their own mash unit. Torrey Holt won't see action for a while, so this offense is going to have to make do without him. X-rays after the game revealed it is indeed a broken leg, so he'll likely be out for the rest of the regular season. There's a chance, however, they'll get him back for the playoffs. On to the serious news of the week. Corey Hall is done for the year as he's been placed on injured reserve, and as the quarterback of the defense, his loss will certainly be felt. Now we'll move on to our top story of the day. Rodney Harrison is going to find himself in street clothes for the time being, and that'll be a major blow to this club. So that'll do it for now. Chris, let's send it back to you.
And in our final game, we had the Eagles come away victorious. So that'll just about do it. But before we go, I'm going to toss out a few game balls to my prime-time players. Each and every one of these men had a week to remember. That'll do it, sports fans. I'm Chris Berman, and thanks so much for joining us here in the Bristol studios. We'll see you next week right here on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.